dangerous objects. Moisture barrier, which is the second layer, which is extremely important to protect against moisture from entering the system. This is because if moisture does enter the system, it can be rapidly converted to steam by the extreme temperatures, and this can actually cause scald burn injuries to the firefighter. And the final layer of the gear is a thermal liner, which provides the bulk of the thermal protection for the firefighters. The materials typically used for firefighter garment is PVI fabric, Kevlar, or Nomex. And what these materials have in common is they are all inherently thermally resistant, and they are also poor conductors of heat. According to the National Firefighter Protection Agency, a firefighter's turnout gear must withstand a temperature of 260 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes without igniting, melting, dripping, or otherwise failing in any other way. We believe that a firefighter's turnout gear currently accomplishes 3 things. It protects the firefighters from extreme temperatures for a relatively good amount of time. It effectively protects against scald burns from moisture, and it provides defense against hazardous objects. The SCBA mask stands for Self-Contained Breathing Apparatus. It is worn by firefighters in most situations. The SCBA mask uses a positive pressure flow system, which means that air is continuously pushed inside the mask, which creates a difference of pressure and prevents any contaminants from entering the system. Older models of the SCBA are relatively heavy and are a large part of the 70 pounds of gear that Will mentioned earlier. Communication with the SCBA mask is held via a radio with a clip-on microphone, and communication obviously was one of the major problems. A speaker module also amplifies the user's voice, and it's directly connected to the radio. Although there are many variations to the SCBA mask, we picked the MSG1 SCBA mask as the one we want to use as standard for our system. Now, this is a new model of the SCBA, and it's already NFPA certified. It features several improvements over past systems, including a heads-up display within the regulator. There's also an amplifier located on the SCBA on the shoulder strap instead of in the facepiece, so there are no electronics in the facepiece itself. And a past problem that SCBAs have had is the electronics in the facepiece can get snagged on different things, and that could interfere with their ability to protect the firefighter. This also makes the SCBA lighter, having the electronics outside of the facepiece. Bunker lights are present throughout the SCBA, which are flashing red, green, and yellow lights, which also increase the visibility of the firefighters. There is one central power source operating this SCBA, which you can see here, and it also translates to a lighter weight. So the SCBA weighs about 27 pounds total. Another nice feature to this SCBA is that the inhalation noise is greatly reduced, which allows for better communications between the firefighters, so you don't hear that breathing noise that you might hear in past models. What would need to be added to this SCBA is compatibility with the drones we are going to use in this system, and also with the past device. So this is a short video just showing how the amplifier for an SCBA works, basically.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So as you can see, the user's voice is greatly amplified, and it's much clearer when the amplifier is turned on.
Alright, another piece of gear that they use is the pass device. The pass